for your viewing pleasure, we have an A2251. I believe wine was spilled on it, is what we were told. They already have the board out. Just kind of inspection on the chassis. One thing we found very quickly was, that's not in focus, but you can clearly see that the port is quite fucked, as it were. That's bad. And that's kind of the side where our liquid damage was. Just kind of over here. Inside the chassis, pretty clean actually. I don't think I even tested this out yet, so pretty clean otherwise. Obviously wine no bueno. Probably some just got in on the keyboard right there through these vents or something like that. So I hope it was a good glass of wine. This is an expensive one. In any case, I have a donor out already for this. Same board number. And then we got our patient board. And really on this, we kind of just have a mess here. I'll probably just switch over to microscope cam. There's some pretty obvious corrosion. I think we're going to remove stuff that looks clearly bad and replace it basically. So not too much of a thinker on this one. I am just returning from the vet for my dog, and I really wish my dog was a MacBook. He would be a lot easier to fix because he's itchy and has all these allergies and all these things. And he's really expensive, but I love that dog. Unfortunately, there's no schematic for dog, nor board view file. I really only see this on here. Kind of dusty on the back, but no corrosion over here. Maybe this little cap. We'll still check out the whole board just in case, but might be replacing a few surface mount components at the edge of the board. A little bit dusty. Nothing really jumps out at me. Okay, I'm gonna remove this stuff over here and replace it, and then we'll see if this works, I guess. This is just reported as no power right now. This is obviously, you know, no good here, so we're just gonna... I don't have all the stuff I need on my donor. I do. Wonderful. Okay. Turn on the fume extractor. Just to avoid... Oh, my tweezers always are mysteriously destroyed. Gone. I wonder who did that. Alright. I'm at a undisclosed airflow and temperature on my hot air station. It's very top secret. Get some flux on there. Watch my video on airflow and temperature settings. You can actually I could smell like the sugar and the wine melting right now. Those pads there are quite gone. Now what we might have here is actually open lines from these burnt test points. These might be vias going through the board. Oh wait, just kidding. I actually had it the right way. Here. None of these really seem to be through vias. What does this do? 3VT, we need this. I know we need to use resistors, but Probably will replace these. What are these? 12 picofarad. Yeah, whatever. We'll swap them out. Let's see how the pads look, I guess. Ouchie mama. Someone was running power through this. Under the influence of the drink. Okay. Okay. Let's get some more flux on there. Get out the micro pencil. Clean these puppies up. Yeah, there's still kind of pads there. Okay, it looks like we can actually solder a part onto those pads now. Focus. These traces still look present. Okay, well, let's replace those parts and see if it works. Anything else too crazy, so do a little bit more cleaning just with magic eraser and some acetone. See already how much better this area looks through the magic of the magic eraser. We might have something like a bad CD32 in this area too. That's somewhat likely. No, let's get these off. Other woven stuff here. Then I will put some more flux. And we'll just make sure these are a little bit more in place. Let this
cool down for a second, and we'll run power through it and see if it's turning on now. I think it probably will. We'll see. Okay. MacBook. Plug in.
Like to.
Thingy here. Well, I guess it's right in the middle of the screen. We can see MacBook turns on now. I'm gonna reassemble this and just test it out more completely. But I think we're done here. Very blessed board repair as far as board repairs go. So count your blessings. Don't spill wine on your MacBook. Ta-da! MacBook lives. Pretty simple repair. Effectively, we have some corrosion in a spot. We replaced this stuff that was bad. Why do those bad things cause it to not turn on? Let's look. Let's learn. So these are two 0 ohm resistors, and they kind of act like fuses on these larger ones. Effectively, they're not fuses, but they'll blow. And really, what these are is just a wire, right? So we see them here. Actually, turn off the microscope. Kinematic, right? Right. So we have these two guys and these two caps. These two caps, they could not be here. This wouldn't really matter. This 3.3 volt Thunderbolt XX switch power. These are, I believe, telling. They're telling other stuff that's for Thunderbolt power to turn on, or I guess they're more like data signals basically. But we need these lines first before we're actually getting our CD3217s to turn on. I didn't run power through this before it was fixed. Basically, we knew it wasn't turning on. This would probably just be stuck at 5 volts, cycling, and we'd probably see different behavior for like this or this Thunderbolt chip on either side of the board. But if one of these USB-C circuits isn't working for any of these given controllers, the whole thing's not going to turn on. So basically, these are just two wires that weren't actually connected to the board because of how corroded the pads underneath were. And that's a combination of power running through this here with liquid on it, which then burns this, and we just replace these caps because whatever. Really low capacitance caps like this are not really necessary. They are there to stabilize the voltage. And there's what, 1, 2, I guess just those two caps on the line. So again, it'd probably be fine if they weren't there. We'll just replace them. It's easy. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple. Does the secondary stuff matter or super deep understanding of it? Not really. There's corroded stuff on the board. Replace it. It's bad. The wire wasn't connected to either side because of the corrosion on it, essentially. Hopefully this helps someone somewhere. You found it entertaining. Quick video. I'm sure the next one I post will be 3 hours long with some annoying M1, T2, PMU, blah 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 failure. But I like this too. This would be nice to do all day as well. Maybe get a little bit bored. We'll see you next time, buddies.